was it? Yeah, game changing.
I'm a long way away from where I'm from, but baby, you feel like home. I dig the way that you move. You shake it down to your roots. Did your mama teach you how to do that thing you do? Yeah, nothing sweeter than wild. I'll take a sip of that smile. I bet the boys at home can't leave you alone, you little homegrown honey, honey, honey. You're so money, money, money. You got a country road, Carolina soul, baby. You're so money, money. You got a country road, Carolina soul, baby.
Ain't no doors and no windows, just a roll bar and a radio. If it rains, you're gonna get wet, but that old 302 ain't letting me down yet. It's a cutout picture of the 70s when everything felt so free. It's yellow and a little bit of rust, looking good for 42 years young. 10 sets of tires, 100 bonfires, and it can still light up a back road. It was built for a day like this, a clear blue sky and a white sand kiss. It's 3 on the tree and geared down for going slow.
Locally owned and trusted, QP Stock Feeds supplies quality bagged and bulk feed, produce, rural merchandise, steel supplies and fabrication services. For top quality products and expert service, choose QP every time. QP Stock Feeds, made to perform.
Over up on Arno Hill, turned it back over and fixed the grill. And you know where I've been, by that old spot. Most times it's in a beach bar parking lot. No, it ain't hard to pick me out, 'cause it's the only one in this town. It's yellow and a little bit of rust, looking good for 42 years young. 10 sets of tires, 100 bonfires, and it can still light up a back road. It was built for a day like this, a clear blue sky and a white sand kiss. It's 3 on the tree and geared down for going slow. My old Bronco. Yeah, it's yellow and a little bit of rust, looking good for 42 years young. 10 sets of tires, 100 bonfires, and it can still tear up a back road. It was built for a day like this, a clear blue sky and a white sand kiss. It's 3 on the tree and geared down for going slow. No, I ain't gonna ever let her go.
Thank you very much, Sir Hugh, for settling our final herd of the day, and welcome back to the 30th anniversary of the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show here in Dalby, Queensland. Thank you very much to Shine Lawyers, also Cadillac Quarter Horses, Criterion Hotel, Super Floats, Letterbuck Pro Services, Gotti Wilson Equine Services, Jason and Rachel Leach, Dalby Radiator Works, Paul Maloney Equine Services. Also thank you to Sunkist Quarter Horse Stud, Thomas Arena Products, Bill Goodman Transport, Cupie Stock Feeds, McCallum Performance Horses. Also thank you to Two Bob's Salary, Simpson Pastoral, Jody Cowley at Ray White Rural Queensland, and also thank you to Toowoomba Truck Spares. Also thank you to our cattle suppliers, Cam Agricultural Group, and also Wonga Plains Feedlot. Thank you to our judges, Craig Sim, Bob Guest, Steve Byrne, our cutters rep Phil Dawson, our timekeeper Reg Nolan, arena director Rowan McKee. Also thank you to our photographer Lauren Clark, also our cattle transporter Grant Goodman from Bill Goodman Transport. Also thank you to Jaden and the boys in the backyards. And also thank you to our show secretary Nadine Friend, and also our webcast provider Ray Cooper from Just Cutting. So we're going to move into our final herd of the Open Futurity go round number 2. Right now 4:26.5 over the 2 rounds is the bubble right now to make it back for our top 20 that'll come back for the finals. In our final herd, we'll see Lincoln Brart, Warwick Screen, Paxton Pulford, Corey Holden, Heath Sinclair, Ron Cole, Warwick Screen, Paxton Pulford, Matty Oakley, Jason Leach, Jamie Seckham, Lincoln Brart, and Ryder Yates. Also, welcome back our viewers that have been watching the stream here today on day number 2. Hope you enjoyed the action. We'll be back again tomorrow, 7 a.m. We'll have our first herd to be settled. We'll have the second go round of the Snaffle Bit Futurity. And the Dan Steers herd settling team will be settling that herd tomorrow morning. Well, let's watch the Perga Queensland competitor, number 66 on the draw. This will be Lincoln Brart with the one called Fair Lady May, owned by Tori Acton and Damien Kenny out of Innes Plains, Queensland. This one a mare that was side by EB's Flaris at a Fair Lady Flash and was bred by the Schumack family in Loomba, New South Wales. Thank you very much, Sir Lincoln. That was Lincoln Berard from Perga, Queensland, and that was Fair Lady May, owned by Tori Acton and Damien Kenny. And that was a mare side by EB's Falaris at a Fair Lady Flash. So Warwick's Green's got to be next. And then we got Paxton Bulford, Corey Holden, then Heath Sinclair. That'll take us number 70. So thank you very much to Toowoomba Truck Spares for being a great supportive business. So we now move to the Scone New South Wales competitor, number 67 on our draw. So 210 on the show there for Lincoln, 210, so that'll be a total of 414 over the 2 rounds. So Warwick's Green's going to be showing Rave on Sally, owned by the Hewan Creek Ranch. This one a mare that was signed by Stevie Ray Bond out of Sally Chisholm, was bred by Warwick and Casey Screen. Thank you very much there, Warwick. That was Warwick's Green from Scone, New South Wales. And that was Rave on Sally, owned by the Hewan Creek Ranch. That was a mare side by Stevie Ray Bond out of Sally Chisholm. So Paxton Fulford will be next. Then we've got Corey Holden, Heath Sinclair, Ron Cole, Warwick's Green. That'll take us to 72. Next competitor makes his home at Kingaroy, Queensland. So 215.5 for that round score there for Warwick. So that'll be a total of 427.5 over the 2 rounds. So that'll move on up to round 427 is the bubble right now. So let's watch Paxton Pulford. So this will be Paxton Pulford with Don't Stop Me Now, owned by Mrs. Serena Lewis. This one a gelding, side by Don't Stop Believin', out of She's a Hick Chick, and was bred by Sandra Gleason. Thank you very much there, Paxton. That was Paxton Pulford from Kingaroy, Queensland, and that was Don't Stop Me Now, owned by Mrs. Serena Lewis. And that was a gelding, side by Don't Stop Believin', out of She's a Hick Chick. So Corey Holden will be next, and then we got Heath Sinclair, Ron Cole, Warwick Screen, then Paxton Pulford. That'll take us to 73. So 211.5 on the show there for Paxton, so that'll be a total of 424.5 over the 2 rounds. Next competitor makes his home at Cobram, Victoria, number 69 on the draw. This will be Mr. Corey Holden with the one called Jake Break, owned by the Cowboy Enterprise. This one a gelding, side by Frogman Henry out of Spinning Garter, and was bred by Corey and Trudy Holden from Cobram, Victoria.
dollars. Welcome back to the age of jive. Where have you been hiding out lately, honey? You can't dress trashy till you spend a lot of money. Everybody's talking about the new sound, funny, but it's still rock and roll to me. What's the matter with the car I'm driving? Can't you tell that it's out of style? Should I get a set of white wall tires? Are you gonna cruise the Miracle Mile? Nowadays you can't be too sentimental. Your best bet's a true baby blue Continental. Hot funk, cool punk, even if it's old junk, it's still rock and roll to me. Oh, it doesn't matter what they say in the papers, 'cause it's always been the same old scene. There's a new rain in town, but you can't get the sound from a story in a magazine. Ain't that your average teen? How about a pair of pink sidewinders and a bright orange pair of pants? Well, you could really be a bold bummer, baby, if you just give it half a chance. Don't waste your money on a new set of speakers. You get more mileage from a cheap pair of sneakers. Next phase, new wave, dance great. Anyways, it's still rock and roll to me. What's the matter with the crowd I'm seeing? Don't you know that they're out of touch? Well, should I try to be a straight A student? If you are, then you think too much. Feel my fire.
Thank you very much there, Corey. That was Corey Holden from Cobram, Victoria, and that was Jake Brake, owned by the Cowboy Enterprise. And that was a gelding side by Frogman Henry at a spinning garter. So Heath Sinclair will be next to show. Then we've got Ron Cole, Warwick Screen, Paxton Pulford, and Matty Oakley. That'll take us to number 74. So 210 on the show there for Corey, and that'll be a total of 423.5 over the 2 rounds. So our next competitor makes his home in Bell, Queensland. This will be number 70 on our draw.
It's 1 a.m. Let's go out to a rave. One more in before we hit that wave. It's harder than a microwave.
So this will be Mr. Heath Sinclair with Stainless, owned by the Sinclair Farms out of Bell, Queensland. This one's side by EB's Flaris out of Waxat Cut and was bred by James Parker in Monto, Queensland.
Look at the sunrise. I look at it burn. I look into your eyes. Don't know where to turn. I'm going into that void. I'm flying through space. I'm an asteroid. Time doesn't take place when you're paranoid. I'm thinking about you and nothing else. Think about
Thank you very much, Sir Heath. That was Mr. Heath Sinclair from Bell, Queensland, and that was Stainless, owned by the Sinclair Farms. And that was signed by EB's Phalaris at a Waxat Cut. So Ron Cole will be next. Then we've got Warwick Screen, Paxton Pulford, Matty Oakley, Jason Leach, then Jamie Seckham. That'll take us number 76. So thank you very much to Cinch Australia. You can check them out on their Facebook page, Instagram and TikTok. And you also find your nearest stock dealer at cinchaustralia.net.au. So we'll now move to the Pinjarra Western Australian competitor, number 71. So 212.5 on the show there for Heath, and that'll be a total of 421.5 over the 2 rounds. Well, let's watch number 71 on our draw. So this will be Mr. Ron Cole with the one called Iron Spartacus, owned by Mr. Ron Cole. This one in gelding, side by Maximus Metallica out of Iron Lady, and was bred by Ron Cole. Thank you very much there, Ron. That was Mr. Ron Cole from Pinjarra, WA, and that was Iron Spartacus, owned by Ron Cole. And that was a gelding, side by Maximus Metallica out of Iron Lady. So Warwick's Green will be next, and then we'll have Paxton Pulford, Matty Oakley, Jason Leach, Jamie Seckham, and Lincoln Bratt. That'll take us to number 77. So our next competitor makes his home in Scone, New South Wales. So 208.5. So that'll be a total of 421.5 over the 2 rounds. So this will be Warwick's Green. Going to be showing the one called Georgia Girl, owned by the Calat Quarter Horses out of Mudgee, New South Wales. This one a mare that was side by Smooth as a Cat out of MC Georgia Blue and was bred by the Calat Quarter Horses. Thank you very much, Sir Warwick. That was Warwick's Green from Scone, New South Wales, and that was Georgia Blue, Georgia Girl, owned by the Calat Quarter Horses. And that was a mare side by Smooth as a Cat out of MC Georgia Blue. So Paxton Pulford will be next, and we've got Matty Oakley, Jason Leach, Jamie Seckham, Lincoln Bratt, and Ryder Yates will be last out today. So thank you to Wazza Cow Cutter Mechanical Cows. Wazza Cow is a truly 100% portable mechanical cow training device. So 215.5 on the show, so that'll be a total of a 431 over the 2 rounds, 431, so that'll put Warwick's Green in the cut for the top 20. So we'll now move to the Kingaroy Queensland competitor, number 73, Paxton Pulford. So this will be Paxton Pulford with the one called This One's Rebellious, owned by the Kubar Performance Horses Propriety Limited out of Tamworth, New South Wales. This one a mare that was side by Metallic Rebel out of This One's Timeless and was bred by Claire Murphy.
There's one day and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside the darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore. With a brave heart, free lover's soul, come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate, break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around. I loved you now like I loved you then. This is the road and these are the hills. From Mozambique to those Memphis nights, the Khyber Pass to Vancouver's lights. Knock me down and back up again. You're in my blood, I'm not a lonely man. There's no load I can't hold. The road's so rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Just tell them we're survivors. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. Give me, yeah. You're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. There was a distance between you and I, a misunderstanding once, but now we're looking in the eye.
Thank you very much, Sir Paxton. That was Paxton Pulford from Kingaroy, Queensland. And that was This One's Rebellious, owned by the Kubar Performance Horses Propriety Limited. And that was a mare side by Metallic Rebel out of This One's Timeless. So Matty Oakley be next. So we've got Jason Leach, Jamie Seckham, Lincoln Brath and Righty 8th. So 5 more to go here today.
Happy to do nothing. In fact, that's what I did. I got a million ways to make my day, but Daddy don't agree. 'Cause when I try to get away, he says he got plans for me.
So 2:17.5 on the show there for Paxton. So that'll be one of the top 3 markings of go round number 2. That'll be a total of 432.5 over the 2 rounds. So I'll now move to the Walker New South Wales competitor, number 74.
Let's get the rock out of here. 7-day weekend, up all night, in at the deep end. Hang on tight, won't take a minute, won't take long. So get on in it. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get right.
So thank you very much to Cam Agricultural Group, formerly began operating in 1994, supplying our show cattle throughout the show and being a valued sponsor of the Feedlot Challenge that we'll see later in the week.
Average, ordinary, everyday dude. Driving with my baby to get her in the mood. She's got
So this will be Matty Oakley. Going to be showing the one called Barragunda Midnight Miss, owned by Mrs. Blair Keat. This one a mare that was sired by Bad Boon Horizon out of Barragunda Acres two-step and was bred by James Keat. Thank you very much there, Matty. That was Matty Oakley from Walker, New South Wales. And that was Barragunda Midnight Miss, owned by Mrs. Blair Keat. And that was a mare sired by Bad Boon Horizon out of Barragunda Acres two-step. So Jason Leach will be next. Then we've got Jamie second, Lincoln Brant, Righty eighth. So 4 more to show here in our final herd of the day today. So 216 with a review there for Matty, and that'll be an unofficial total of 432. So Jason Leach will be next. So thank you to Jody Cowley, Ray White, Rural Queensland. Jody specialises in real estate, focusing on rural properties throughout the Brisbane Valley and surrounding areas. With over 30 years of knowledge in the Brisbane Valley, Jody has a lot to offer the real estate industry in our area. If you're in the market for a rural property or have one to sell, make sure you get in touch with Jody today.
Someone to save her soul. Well, I ain't no
So our next competitor makes his home at Springshaw, Queensland. This will be number 75. So this will be Mr. Jason Leach, going to be showing Swiveling, owned by Jason and Rachel Leach. This one a mare that was sired by Stevie Ray Vaughan out of Slivering and was bred by Jason and Rachel Leach. Thank you very much there, Jason. That was Jason Leach from Springshaw, Queensland, and that was Swiveling, owned by Jason and Rachel Leach. That was a mare sired by Stevie Ray Vaughan out of Slivering. So 3 more to show today. Jamie Circum, Lincoln Brath and Righty Yates. Also win a free service to Regent to help celebrate this year's 30th anniversary. Paxton Pulford and Rebecca Cadso have kindly donated a service to the exceptional stallion Regent. The prestigious prize will be for all aged events and open nominations who will be automatically put into the draw. So our next competitor makes his home at Albany, Queensland. And it will be equal number 1 in the round. 220, ladies and gentlemen, there for Jason Leach. That'll be equal number 1. And that will be a total of 435 over the 2 rounds. 435. So number 76 will be Mr. Jamie Seckham with Metallic Cowgirl, owned by Mrs. Michelle Smith. This one a mare that was sired by Metallic Cat out of Texas Star Pretty Pine and was bred by Michelle Smith.
Looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape up, now wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars. Somebody once asked, could I spare some change for gas? I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Back to the rules and I'll hit the ground running.
Thank you very much, Sir Jamie. That was Jamie Second from Albany, Queensland, and that was Metallic Cowgirl, owned by Mrs. Michelle Smith. And that was a mare side by Metallic Cat out of Texas Star Pretty Pine. So 2 more to show today, Lincoln Vrath and Righty Eights. So 2 more to show. So next competitor makes his home at Perga, Queensland. So 2:14 on the show there for Jamie, 2:14. So that'll be a total of 4:19 over the 2 rounds. So this will be number 77. We're looking at Cutting Fans. Thank you to Thomas Arena Products, Australia's favourite arena drag. So this will be Mr. Lincoln Brat with Cretonium Farrow, owned by Carl and Samantha Stepnell out of Ballarat, Victoria. This one, a gelding that was side by EB's Phalaris out of Cat's Kryptonite and was bred by Nicky Brat in Perga, Queensland.
We got a generation
left working area before time out there for Lincoln Bradford-Perga, and that was Cretonium Farrow, owned by Carl and Samantha Stepnell. And that was a gelding side by EB's Phalaris out of Cat's Kryptonite. So that'll be a total of 212 over the 2 rounds. Right now, unofficially, we're sitting at the bubble around 428. So we'll now move to the Emerald Queensland competitor, our final competitor of the day, here on day number 2. And this will be number 78. Also, cattle will be back in at 7 a.m. in the morning, their competitors. We'll have the Dan Steers herd settling team. We'll be settling our first herd of the day tomorrow on day number 3 of 9. So this will be Mr. Righty Yates with Lisco Bad Lady Arising, owned by the Lisco Farming. This one a mare that was side by Bad Boon Arising out of Pepto's Lethal Lady and was bred by Scott and Lisa Bates. Thank you very much there, Ryder. That was Ryder Yates from Emerald, Queensland, and that was Lisco Bad Lady Arising, owned by the Lisco Farming. And that was a mare side by Bad Boon Arising and a Pepto's Lethal Lady. Well, a round of applause for all those competitors in the Open Futurity go round number 2 today. Also, if there's anyone that's got a mechanical cow that they've brought with them, if you can please talk to Macca, that'd be greatly appreciated. They're having a few mechanical problems with their mechanical cows. Also, the Dan Steers herd settling team will be settling our first herd tomorrow. And that'll be 7 a.m. Our cattle will be in. So just get that final score, which will be 203 in the round there for riders, so that'll be a total of 409 over the 2 rounds. Well, that concludes day number 2 in the books today. Thank you very much for everyone for joining us today, also our viewers. My name's Brent Cann and I've been your announcer, and I hope you have a nice evening, and we'll see you back tomorrow.
Locally owned and trusted, QP Stock Feeds supplies quality bagged and bulk feed, produce, rural merchandise, steel supplies and fabrication services. For top quality products and expert service, choose QP every time. QP Stock Feeds, made to perform.